Hello, my name is Alan Watson, and in just 4 minutes and 30 seconds from now, I'm going to share with you a very peculiar, completely natural, and safe tinnitus curing secret that neither you or your doctor will have ever heard before. You'll discover how everything you think you know about tinnitus is wrong. How the cause of your or a loved one's tinnitus has absolutely nothing to do with how loud your music, job, or life is, or was, or even the result of a virus or infection, but is in fact far more shocking than you've been led to believe. Backed by breakthrough research carried out by a team of doctors and researchers in a top 5 university research facility in England, this simple but effective system to erasing tinnitus out of your life for good has now helped cure over 105,302 people of all the frustrating ringing, hissing, buzzing. All these people living life as they deserve, who in just 14 days completely and permanently erase their tinnitus, all naturally, all safely, all by following this unusual secret backed up by clinical research. And it's something you can easily do right this second from the comfort of your own home without going near a single ineffective and expensive tinnitus treatment or remedy, or even visiting a single doctor. No matter if your doctor or physician has told you that your tinnitus is incurable, which is simply not true. Even if you've just been diagnosed with tinnitus, or have been suffering for 10, 20, or even 50 years, even if you've tried every single tinnitus treatment or remedy under the sun. Trust me, when I'm finished letting you in on this controversial secret, you're going to be furious at the doctors and media for lying to you this whole time about this supposedly incurable condition. You'll finally be able to concentrate on your life rather than incessant noise. You'll be able to no longer live in fear of loud noises, of music, of cinemas, of having fun. And can you just imagine being able to lie in bed at night with not a single buzz or ring or hissing sound? Being able to relax and enjoy life as it was meant to be enjoyed. It may seem impossible to you now, and you may be feeling skeptical, but stay with me today and pay close attention, as it's time to throw away the preconceived notion that tinnitus is a life sentence, and begin to follow this 100% natural and safe tinnitus erasing system, just like thousands before you, and you too can see for yourself how effective it is. People like Kimberly Hammett from Polk City, Florida, who said,
"Hi, Alan. I gotta tell you, I was so angry when I heard my doctors had been lying to me my entire life about my tinnitus. I've had it since birth, and it used to make me mad when they would tell me I'd been subjected to too much loud noises. Unbelievable. Before finding this secret, I tried everything to get rid of my tinnitus, even white noise machines. Well, I can tell you now it's been 17 days, and I am gobsmacked about how well your tinnitus curing method has worked. In the past 2 days, I've had no more ringing. Not one bit. I broke down when I started for the first time in my life to experience a world without tinnitus. I feel like my life has just begun. I hope this message helps to encourage you to continue your great work. I can't ever thank you enough. Kimberly Hammett."
and Arthur Benitez from Cambridge, Massachusetts, who wrote in to say,
Hello, my name is Arthur, and for the past 12 years have experienced the nonstop hissing and clicking noises of my tinnitus. Since it started, I've had real problems sleeping, and would seem to only sleep when I was at the point of complete exhaustion. It's been 14 days of following your tinnitus curing secret that you showed me, and I am stunned at how well this works. My clicking and hissing noises have completely disappeared, for good. I can't believe it, and it was so easy to follow it, felt like I was cheating somehow. Now I sleep like a baby, and I have more energy than I can remember. Thank you, Alan, for everything you do. Arthur.
And even Martha Bergman from New Berlin, Wisconsin, who said,
Oh my gosh, Alan, you are a genius. I can't say I have been suffering with tinnitus as long as others. Must have been only a couple years. But the constant ringing and buzzing was already affecting my work. With me being unable to concentrate or make out what others were saying, I looked like a fool. I am on my 3rd week, and today is my first official tinnitus-free day that so many others that you have shared this secret with have had. It feels amazing. I was back on top form at work today, and my concentration and focus are through the roof. I can't quite fathom how I achieved this naturally and safely, but I did, and I am forever grateful. Best wishes, Martha Bergman.
You're probably wondering how your average, admittedly skeptical American with zero medical knowledge whatsoever has stumbled upon a 100% natural, safe and effective tinnitus cure that you've never even heard of before. As I mentioned, my name is Alan Watson, and that's my gorgeous wife Mary on the left there. I'm a senior sound engineer, 48 years old, and live in Richmond, Indiana with my beautiful wife and 2 sons. Just like 50+ million other Americans with tinnitus, mine started off as a faint ringing in my ears in the summer of 2011. I thought nothing of it at first, and would just wiggle my ear until it eventually surpassed. But as the ringing and buzzing high-pitched noises became more apparent and more frequent, I deep down knew something was up. Tinnitus. My doctor immediately blamed my job. Of course, it was an easy target for him to point the finger at. With my headphones playing soundtracks on all day, he preached it had permanently damaged my ears. It didn't really explain how in my workplace with dozens of others doing exactly the same thing, why I was the one who got tinnitus. Surely everyone else should have it too, and how some people are actually born with tinnitus. But as I did back then, I took my doctor's advice as gospel and thought I had no other option but to grin and bear it. As the ringing noises gradually got worse, I started to get desperate. It was distracting me in my work. I was exhausted. My days were becoming more and more stressful. I would lay in bed at night just wishing the noise would go away for just a couple of minutes so I could drift naturally to sleep. I tried all the different hearing aids. I tried uncomfortable masking devices. I even tried antibiotics and antiviral medication. Nothing worked.